Well, I can only imagine how the girls feel. John and I are tired. This is the Postgame Show presented by the Maroon Club, enhancing 23 Division I sports. Join the Maroon Club today, and of course our Coca-Cola Player of the Game. We invite you to experience the Coke side of life. I'm sure an ecstatic Coach Nolan and maybe even a happier Jamie O'Hare.
All right, thanks a lot, Gary. I'm still trying to catch my breath over here as well. I tell you what, Gary, looking in on the huddles during the timeouts, Diane Nolan, you must have writer's cramp, X's and O's all the way in this one down the stretch. And how do you turn it around from 42-19 at the half?
Well, you know what? I credit our staff. You know, it was really a collective effort. You know, we knew our offense was a little stagnant. They knew exactly what we were going to do. So we went to some of our secondary looks. I credit the kids for being able to stay focused, not hang their heads, and then go out and execute it. I thought they made some great defensive stops, put some more defensive pressure. The shots they were making first half weren't falling the second half, and it was just an outstanding win.
You gotta love it. The young lady to my right had 7 of your 19 points in the first half. Tell me about how Jamie O'Hare seems to play up to the level of competition.
Well, she really does, and she likes that up-tempo style. So when we can get some looks going to the basket, that really plays into her strengths. You know, the play down at the end, I mean, that's classic, New York City ball, but I thought just being able to stay involved when you lost, when you were down by that much was really credit to the fortitude and the grit of the team.
Like her head coach, she has a basketball computer upstairs. There's no doubt about it. Congratulations, Diane Nolan, and good luck as the second half will start here. The second half of the Patriot League season, Saturday against Navy. We're looking forward to that one.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Diane Nolan, the head coach, the winning head coach of the Lafayette Leopards. Here's our Coca-Cola Player of the Game, Jamie O'Hare. Some amazing statistics here, Jamie, but I got to hand it to your ability to drive on a team that is a little bit taller than yourself.
I know, and they're actually really quick, so I don't know, we've been working on getting to the hole a lot more, expanding their defense and working on our inside-outside game and just trying to penetrate and kick more, so I think I was able to do that tonight.
Taking you back to the first half, no matter how bad things got, you stuck with it. You had 7 of 19 Lafayette first half points, and in the second half, you pretty much took things by the reins and led the charge. Tell us about down the stretch, the inbounds play, the 2 points you had there, and then the smart move to foul Colgate because you knew you had one to give and you wasted 2 seconds on the clock when you had about 8.
Yeah, I mean, we took possession by possession in the second half. We knew that it was going to be a tough grind, and we executed so well. We stayed together, we stayed calm, and that last play, I mean, I've done it in the past before, and I couldn't help myself. I saw her back, and I just had to do it, and thank God it all worked out. But then to foul, Coach Dye told us to foul from the bench, so I saw that immediately, and I fouled, and thank God we were able to hold it all together and get the win.
Fantastic job, Jamie O'Hare. 16 points to lead Lafayette, 7 of 13 from the field, 2 threes along the way, and 3 assists. Congratulations on a great night.
Thank you so much.
Jamie O'Hare making it happen here. She's a junior economics major for Lafayette College. Back to you guys.
No, it was an exciting night, particularly for her. Just a great ball game. It's time for the highlights. That means it's time for John Leone.
Well, we warned you that there might not have been many in the first half. My goodness, we more than made up for it in the second half. Jamie O'Hare driving hard in the basket. And this young lady in the second half, Gary, Emily Holman, really established a certain tone. She started establishing the inside, scoring. She came away with 4 points in the first half, Gary, only 1 rebound. And that little sequence right there is an illustration of just what she did to bring everything back into focus for the Leopards in the second half, coming all the way back from a 23-point deficit. Maddie Peabody hits one. Once Emily got things going on the inside, it really loosened things up on the outside. Watch Jamie O'Hare. She follows a Maddie Peabody 3 with one of her own, and all of a sudden, you got the sense that Colgate was kind of feeling it slip away. Jamie O'Hare on the dribble drive and the mid-range jump shot knocks one down. This was a big play. Sammy Stipa really intercepts what would have been a turnover for the Leopards and turns it into 2. And it's just the way things were going in the second half for the Leopards. Stipa again steps back. All of a sudden, the 3-point shots were there. Here's Anna Tazinski knocking down another big one. It was raining threes in the second half, and you could just sense Lafayette was feeling it. Emily Holman continues to do her work on the inside, on the offensive rebound, the kick out. Linnell Macklin gets into the act. Another 3. Jamie O'Hare on the dribble drive and the kiss off the glass. An incredible string of scoring by the Leopards. Watch Sammy Stipa drive. Anna Tazinski with a pump fake. That was huge, Gary. That one gave them, I believe that one tied it. Maybe gave them a 2-point lead. Right here, it was a clever play by Jamie O'Hare. Completely stunning Colgate with the game winner.
And the pattern continues. When the men win, the women win. When the women win, the men win. And the men won, as they knocked off first place Colgate by a 59-54 score. So they go to 4-5. Colgate drops down to 6-3. Here's how the numbers shook out for Colgate. They're 56 points on 24 field goals. They had 3 triples, 5 for 9 from the foul line. They were led by Josie Stockel with 14 points and Carol Harris with 10. Colgate falls to 2-7 in the Patriot League, 3-17 overall. For Lafayette, their 58 points came on 23 field goals. They had 8 triples in the game, 4 for 7 from the foul line. Emily Holman with a double-double, 13 points and 11 rebounds, her 21st straight double-figure ball game. Anna Tazinski with 11 and Jamie O'Hare with 18, and the biggest 2 perhaps of the season, as she knocked down that one on the tricky play on the out of bounds. Lafayette goes to 4-5, 11-9 overall. More importantly, they win the ball game by a 58-56 score. We'll start the second half of the Patriot League season on Saturday at 2 o'clock when the Mids of Navy come to town. That's it for John Leone, for Dan Mowdy, Rick Gio, the RCN television team. The Leopards win them both tonight, away and at home. Thanks for spending time with us. For all of us, I'm Gary Laubach. Good night, everybody.